like faculty to know that
I work, and so I have to like work and save up like a budget for every semester that I can like spend on textbooks and things at the beginning of the semester, because that's like a big lump sum I have to like pay for every semester at the beginning. And so if I don't have enough saved up, it's actually really stressful if I realize my textbooks are going to be more expensive than I think.
There is definitely an opportunity gap among students, and then we all come from very different like socioeconomic backgrounds and things of that nature. So there may be a few people in the class who see no problem in getting a really expensive book, like maybe a $100 novel for the lesson, but there are people who, aren't in the same position to do so. And I feel like they may have to be put in a really vulnerable situation of disclosing their financial situation to their professors, which may not be, particularly optimal for them.
If I didn't have to spend that much money on textbooks, I would definitely take out less student loans and get into less debt, which would help me out in the future by just letting me have more options and having less debt to repay.
I do have an off-campus job that helps pay for things like food and clothing, but if I could use the $500 I spend on textbooks just on food and clothes for the semester and going out with my friends, I don't think I'd really need to have the extra job.
I kind of first confronted this problem, not personally, but it was a friend. She confided in me that she couldn't afford her textbooks for class. And it kind of didn't make sense to me. I thought, kind of coming from my background, I thought, how would you even make it to this stage, even be in college, if you couldn't afford the textbooks? And then I realized how completely financially independent she was.
Just remember that, or think about how just because your class might not have expensive textbooks, because of the curriculum and the course load, it ends up being expensive no matter what for some kids.